No, damn.
You want to watch it in front there?
I don't want to watch it in from there. Hi, I am Starkey from Driftworks, and this is my Nissan Silvia project. 1 year plus in the making, as everything is in this building.
All right, run the intro.
So, finally, an update on my Nissan Silvia. Now, avid viewers have probably never seen this.
Vintage viewers,
Vintage
Rich.
viewers. We do more than just Lamborghinis here at Driftworks.
We do.
I mean, Driftworks doesn't do any Lamborghini parts.
Well, Rita's right above your head there.
Driftworks mainly does parts for old Nissans. As you can see here, I own an old Nissan, and because I own an old Nissan, it's off the road. In previous episodes, you would have seen me prepping bodywork, putting the engine apart at Richard's Racing over in Pershore. I have an engine. Look at this.
Fellow SR enthusiasts, behold.
Behold, this is my SR20 DET. Fully forged now. I've done no...
You just said fully forged.
It is fully forged. I've got forged rods and forged pistons. I haven't got forged crank though.
That is... let's not start that argument, but...
Well, almost forged.
Bent cam, UK motor.
New bent cam. So this, my S15, was a NA Auto. Bought 7 years ago now, I think.
You're going to tell the people how much it was to make them all sick?
£2,000.
Not landed, it wasn't.
That's how much I paid Phil for it.
Oh, right. You probably haven't. You probably still owe him.
No. It was done. Phil bought this to turn into a drift car, and then the black one, which is now orange, came up, and he
couldn't resist.
This needed too much work, so I bought this off him. I then bought a rotten UK spec S14A.
You're going to tell the people how much that was just to make them all sick?
1,500 quid.
That's more like it.
I then stripped the running gear out of it and the engine out of it.
You?
Yeah. And then sold the shell for £1,000. So the actual SR cost me 500 quid with a gearbox and running gear. A gearbox now is about 700 quid. And an SR is probably about £1,500.
What, for a scrap old engine?
For a scrap old engine.
My days.
I could have just bought another scrap old engine. Why am I holding this up? I could have bought another scrap old engine, but actually, let's spend the money, invest in my future.
Invest. Well, I suppose the car owes you, I would say, so little compared to buying one now.
Yeah,
but it doesn't really matter, does it?
If someone said, here's, let's say, £20,000, go buy yourself a fun little, weekend car, this would not be it. Who is spending £20,000 on Nissans? It's not, it's... you can have E46 M3, E92 M3, or Nissan.
I mean, it's for those that have never sat in the BMW, I would say.
Those that have never owned a real car. So the car is back from paint. I've got a new Vertex bonnet, Phil hates. I've got new Driftworks lights, one eyebrow, the other one will be going on.
It's winking at us.
It's winking, it's the future.
It's not.
Again, this side of the car is probably quite nice.
Do you want me to come around here?
New mirrors. Yeah,
New granadors.
New granadors, available at driftworks.com. Fenders all painted, big tyres.
That's a rear quarter in England, Rich.
Rear quarter. Gaz has done a wonderful job blending. Because again, look at these arches on a lot of cars and they've got weird jutty out angles. Gaz has made this almost seamlessly work as one. And the wang is gone.
Yes.
So today, I've been able to get space on the ramp because that is on the 4-poster.
And it is bank holiday.
It is
Easter Friday, Good Friday. It will be a Good Friday.
It will be a Good Friday. So yeah, so the plan today is get the engine in with all the manifolds on and everything else, because the next part of this is going to be at Craig at Dyno Talk next door, who's going to build the new downpipe elbow for me and all my new intercooler pipe work to go with my new Garrett,
Rich.
Garrett G25 550. Not available at driftworks.com. But yeah, let's do some work. So moving on from my earlier waffle into actual actual content. Jesus, content. So as I said, a lot of the components on the old engine are manky, dirty, and I mean, look at that. Disgusting. I mean, it is a 25-year-old car underneath, essentially. So need to bring it up to scratch. Martin's done an amazing job making the engine look nice and clean. So instead of I could have just chucked this on and it would have been fine. But actually, I'm going to give it a clean down. Going to paint it all satin black. The engine mounts have always been a point of concern. These came off my S14 donor car many moons ago when S14s were £1,000. These could well be the OEM Nissan ones, old and wobbly. So thankfully available next day from Driftworks, Hard Race. So these are the Hard Race Street S14 engine mounts. I went for the street ones over the race ones because this is a road car. I want to try and limit as much vibration as I can get. The Hard Race ones do lift the engine ever so slightly in the car, about 15 mil. If you're on a bottom out manifold setup with like a Jap Speed or some other brand downpipe, you might have issues where the downpipe like goes under the body, and of course lifting it will cause you to have contact. Thankfully, because I'm doing the new exhaust manifold, Craig can work his magic and that won't be an issue. So yeah, gonna bin these, maybe sell them, who knows, they might be worth some pennies, and yeah, just give the engine mounts a nice old spruce. I'm doing a clean.
You looking what?
I'm doing a clean, Jay, and then paint. You look concerned.
Welcome to the workshop.
Thank you.
Colour your hands.
My hands are, they're getting there. I don't like wearing gloves. They annoy me. So yeah, so I've used Craig's hot wash machine next door and given these a good clean and scrub, and then what I'm gonna do, gonna use some etch primer on them and then paint some satin black to black everything up. I think I'll look really good against the engine bay. Those that don't remember my engine bay, it's very yellow, let's put it that way. So yeah, just masking up all the ports, all the holes, and then give it a good old prime. Thankfully, it's a lovely day. So out here priming. So yeah, it's getting there. Don't. No.
Oh, you got to the bump?
No,
You want to watch it in front there?
I don't want to watch it in from there. Are you filming this? Yeah. Why are you filming in portrait? No. This is...
There's my dog.
That's easy.
It is easy. Life is much easier when you're putting an engine that's meant to be in the car back in the car and not making everything around it, and you know, just bolt it together like a car.
And I was worried about space.
Oceans of room.
Yeah.
Tons of room for activities.
Great. Gearbox. Ahoy. It's like a massive game of Jenga in here, isn't it?
Yeah. Always. Yeah.
Like Vittin, Impala. Well, there's a nice gap here.
Yeah, then we have to go past the Porsche. And which would you rather break, the Vittin or the Porsche?
Both would probably cost me my life. Oh, and the dog is in. Good job.
Hey. Hey, careful with those seats. Now I know they're worth money. You have to be careful with those.
You didn't worry.
50 quid.
You didn't worry about it a few months ago. Yeah,
No,
50
I've been
quid.
standing on them to get up on the
I
shelf.
should have bought them off you for 50 quid.
No way. I wasn't selling them.
Well, maybe if I gave you 200 quid.
Maybe I wouldn't sell them anyway.
Oh, there's the gearbox.
I know.
Good job. Well done.
Good to see you helping, Rick.
You told me that I should film.
No, I didn't. I said don't film this bit.
Yeah, but I'm filming the success. Is it heavy?
It's heavy enough. I mean, look at it. It's not heavy, but I mean, it is a gearbox known for its strengths.
The next morning.
Saturday, day after the Good Friday. Quite a successful day yesterday. We ended up not filming a lot of the stuff that went on in the afternoon, just because, you know, hands in various places and oil everywhere. So quite a good day, I would say. But I'm back because, like I said, haven't got much time with the ramp. So I need to get ready for Mr. Craig Taylor to fabricate my exhaust. So let me just show you what we've done. Engine is in the hull, and that's basic, well, and the gearbox. So you've got engine and gearbox in. We just need to, because it's just me here today, finish putting everything on to allow Craig to do that. So main job is getting the new Walton Motorsport exhaust manifold on. So that's going to go there with the new turbo, the Garrett G25 550. And that will allow Craig to then fab up the downpipe and elbow. Part of Craig's work as well is to make new intercooler pipe work, at least for the hot side, so it'll come out the hole and over there somewhere. I have painted the inlet, so that is dry. It looks very snazzy and black. I just got to put that back on, put the throttle body back on and everything else. But yeah, number one plan today is getting the exhaust manifold on. We did have some issues yesterday. So like I said about the hard race engine mounts, they're a little bit taller than the stock ones, which then meant we had an interference issue here on the tunnel when trying to rock the engine back to get the gearbox in. That's part of the reason why we stopped filming, as it was a bit of a faff. The gearbox oil was running out. It was all a bit of a mess. But it's in its hole. Everything's bolted on. I did change the gearbox mount previously. For long time viewers and buyers of Driftworks used to sell hardened rubber gearbox mounts. Hardened rubber, i.e. basically solid. So I want to make it nice for the road, so I got rid of this and put in a hard race. Come on, camera focus. Put in the hard race. Woo, there. Gearbox mounts, again, all off the shelf at Driftworks. So that's that. So yeah, lots to do, lots of fun, and hopefully it will look like a real car. Who'd have thought it?
6.5 hours later.
Well, would you look at that? It looks almost like a car again. So, got the Walton manifold on with the Garrett turbo and the Turbo Smart wastegate. Like I said, this is the point I wanted to be at. So I've now gone top mount turbo over the original setup I had. So Craig needs to fabricate downpipe and elbow to go in the hole. Yes, I need to work out intercooler pipe work as well. Craig reckons he has enough titanium left to do that, and maybe the cold side as well. So yeah, that's all freshly painted on the cold side. Need to work out pipe work because, like I said before, the stuff that I've used previous was a mismatch of stuff we found lying around and like off-the-shelf kits, and then yeah, a bit of a mess. But it's in. There's a sea of wires waiting for assistance from probably Martin to come help me get it all wired in properly for when the car is ready to start. There's still lots of little bits to do before it drives. I am dropping the viscous and going for electric fan setup, but I am going to be running Haltech, so I'm going to be able to control that from the ECU, so that's not too much of a problem. But yeah. Oh, Phil Morrison. Oh, that's a wobbly camera, isn't it? How does he do this? So there we go. That's my SR20 update video. Me actually doing stuff, which is quite rare nowadays, as I'm probably too fat to do almost anything. So like, subscribe, share. Remember, buy some Driftworks merch. Check out the rest of the YouTube videos as the summer's coming and we're all cracking on getting builds sorted. And yeah, like, subscribe, share, comment. Have a nice day.
At Driftworks, we've helped over 50,000 happy customers since 2004. Our huge online parts store is simple to use, with superb shipping rates to anywhere in the world, and finance options available for UK customers. We live and breathe wheel fitment, so if you have any questions about your own car or any of our products before placing an order, please drop us an email at shop@driftworks.com or give us a call. Thanks for watching.